Welcome back to another video. In this video, what I want to talk about is being an NE dominant, specifically a ENTP. I'm going to try to keep it short because I have to go pick someone up. This is the mindset of an ENTP. With me, I experience the world as if I'm always in the moment, but even in being in the moment, because I know you guys are going to think that's SE, and listen to what I'm saying. I'm in the moment, but even though I'm in the moment, I'm always in the future. So my thoughts are thoughts, anticipations of the future every single time I expose myself to something new. And not even just something new, but it could be anything. So if I am, especially as relates to my personal experience. So for example, I have this book called Letters to Milena. If I read this book and I notice that they're saying certain things that I intuit that a girl that I'm talking to will like, then I will take this and apply it and think about ways that I can use it when I'm writing messages to her. So all of my intuition is based off of my experiences. That's where it's rooted from. And it's almost like my thought process when put onto something is just a synthesis. And it sounds like NI, but it's not NI. It's a synthesis from my SI, my past experiences, onto the new object that I'm interacting with. The thing is that this doesn't hit me like an aha moment. This more so hits me like every single time I hear something, I make a connection, right? And that connection again is pulled from my past experience. So it means what this means is I'm likely to make more connections with things once I start to orient myself around things that are like, for example, in business, I will kill it because I'm able to synthesize things and then like of all my experiences from working in business and then come up with new possibilities for where the new thing can go, right? And so, or what it could be or what you could turn it into. um so that's how I experience any every day. It's more like I'm in the moment and it feels like a present thing, but it's the constant anticipation of the things right in front of you. It's literally predicting the future in the moment, like all the time, 24/7. And it's based off of your engagement with the external world. It's not something that I'm constantly like just thinking about. It's more like it just happens as it comes. Um and once you start to connect the dots, then it's like you start to connect more dots and more dots and more dots. And I think this way of thinking also makes it extremely hard, to me at least, to be a good coherent writer. I definitely like reading from people who are cohesive in their thought process. I think for me, one of the things that I've always noticed that works for me as a NE user is to first start by, it seems so sloppy, but just like I think the process as an ENTP needs to be chaotic. Like it's not supposed to be structured like everybody else's process. So if I'm starting with ideas, let's say I want to know what NE is, then it makes more sense for me to make a web of connections to NE. And through those web of connections, I can start to build out my definitions around what it is, right? Or why it reminds me of that. So let's say NE reminds me of the color yellow. I can say NE, I can make a circle around it. I can draw that out. And then I could attach the color yellow to that and then put the Y, and the Y would be like, because yellow reminds me of novelty. Or let's say, I'm writing about, I don't know, like it's novelty, it's pattern recognition, it's um like it's novelty, pattern recognition, it's reminds me of the color yellow, it helps with anticipation, it is a synthesis of your past experiences because it's connected to a subjective function. um, it's the ability to be able to make connections just in general, right? It's the reason why when I listen to my favorite rap songs, I can anticipate the lines that they're going to say because I can predict it based off of having NE. So yeah, that's any. And then the way that I experience TI is once I have ideas, a lot of the times it's the refinement of these ideas. It's making sure that these ideas make sense, and it's also challenging myself and asking myself, why do I believe this? Um, with FE, the way that that manifests is that I like to share these ideas with other people, but I'm also empathetic to other people for their own situations and problems that they're going through and struggles in life. So I have to go because I have to pick somebody up from their job. But I will say, if I had to say what it is with just words off the top of my head, the ability to connect, the color yellow, anticipation, um, let's see, it's like, what's the word that I'm looking for? Not metaphorical, but imagine you have like the whole skill set of figurative language in your head, right? Um, that's what it is, right? So that's how I experience any, because I anticipate a lot of things. It also leads me, I guess that's the positive ways, but because I anticipate a lot of things, it also leads me to overthink a lot of things as well. Like usually I'll overthink relationships. I'll think about what could happen, how things could go, how can I be prepared, and I'll think about, like, I'll anticipate people's actions. A lot of the times I'll know what people are gonna do. I used to think that was because of NIFE. I used to think I was an INFJ, but now I'm realizing that that's just NE. Like it's just so easy to anticipate people's actions and to know what people are gonna do. Like and it's not because I literally know, it's because I've thought about it in all of these different ways that I know all of the potential possibilities that one could do, right? So that's NE. That's being an NE dom. That's being an ENTP. I will say that when you're by yourself, at least for me, my mind constantly sounds like TIs in my head all the time. Um, it's constantly questioning things, wondering about things, and stuff like that. But yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.